Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the new texture packages from Sleeklens.com. This texture package, as you can see here, I've got it downloaded here, and it's a whole bunch of high quality, really super high quality textures that you can use on any of your photos. So I'm going to show you what you can possibly do with some of these textures here. So I have this particular photo right here of a guy just shot on a generic background, and I'm going to take these textures and I'm going to pick one of them here. I'm just going to click the texture 8 here, and I'm going to drag it on top of my image. And here I'm just going to size it to make sure it fits the whole image. And my goal here is to make it look like it was taken on a texture background without affecting the model. And so I'm going to play with a little bit of textures here. And one thing I can play with here is one of the blend modes, and I'm going to try soft light. And as you can see, it still does affect the model, but you can see in the background, just pay attention to the background here. I'm going to toggle it off and toggle it on. And you can see it kind of gives a textured feel. And so I like the way that looks, but let's play some other ones. So we know we like soft light. So let's do vivid light. You can kind of see it gives a little bit more punchiness in the background. Let's do another one. We're going to do overlay. That one's kind of better. It shows up a little bit more, so I'm going to stick with this one. And so to get rid of the effect on the actual model, I'm going to create a layer mask, and it's basically just going to be painting it out of the model's face. So I'm going to take a little bit and just paint away using a black brush and a layer mask. Just paint away the effect on the model. All right, so there we go. It's a rough painting out of the effect, but it looks really cool in the background. So if we still wanted to play with some blending modes here, we can start playing with them again still and just see what it does. Let's do lighten maybe and see what that looks like. Kind of gives it a cool effect, and you can just keep playing around with all these blending modes to see what works best for yours. I'm going to do soft light here and just keep it that way. Make sure all the little spots are painted out. And that was as quick and easy as it was to just apply like a textured background to your portrait images. So let's say you're a graphic designer as well, and these are really perfect for pretty much any photographer or creative person. So I'm going to click on here, and we have this cool little emblem here, and we want to make it look kind of like a grunge texture image, make it kind of look like it was painted on something. So I'm going to pull my textures back up, and I'm going to pick a texture here that I really like, and I think it's this one right here, this texture 15. I'm going to drag it over, scale it to fit the entire image, click enter. And here's where I can play with my textures or my blending modes here. I can do dark color, which makes the darker parts stay crisp in the original color, but kind of blends it in with the background. I like the way that one looks. We can keep playing with a bunch of them here and just see what it looks like. There's no rhyme or reason exactly on some of these blending modes, but you kind of can get the gist of what it is. So I'm going to go back over here. Let's do darker color again. And that's kind of how I would picture it to look. So this was the before, this was the after. And let's go back over the model. You can see this was the before, and this was the after. So you can see how effective and how easily it is to apply these textures and how great they are. So if you want to learn more about those, head on over to Sleeklens.com. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and I'll see you in the next video.